Okay, welcome to a quick demo of ParaFlowTool. Just want to show you guys how to start. First off, every page is password protected, so you got a unique password for logging in. Start off with the master schedule. This is your master schedule for every day of the week. So you've got everything that you normally schedule for the paras is here. This is sort of like your default. So you can see here you've got your one-to-ones and your general support or small groups separated. So as any teacher knows, site admin knows, your one-to-ones generally are the priority when you're short-staffed or you have less than ideal staff. So as you can see here, one-to-ones yellow, everybody else green. The day of the week is all set up so you can have an individual schedule for every day of the week. This might look different. Your schedule might look different for different days if you're in high school or middle school and you have block scheduling or specials. All of this is editable. As you can see here, time and periods are editable. And if you do make any changes on the master schedule, you've got to unlock editing, and it's the same password as you use to log in. So say you're looking here and you're seeing that David Martinez with Benjamin first period is not the best fit, and you want to switch Olivia and Benjamin. So you want to have Benjamin with James. You can double click and then click, and that makes an automatic switch in the master schedule. So here you can also see now how highlighted in pink are the change schedules. So if you make a long-term change, switch things around, you can immediately see who now needs to know their new schedule. So after you make that change, you can go ahead and print, and the new schedule pops up for that paraprofessional. And then any changes as well, you're going to save that master schedule, and that's your default. Also, if you want to print, if you want to have a printed PDF of that schedule, you can do that here. So there's the master. Let's go over to the daily. So same day, let's say it's we got our master schedule for Thursday. We made one change. Let's go over to the daily schedule, and we've got Thursday. So we just had a messy Thursday last week, let's say. So as you can see here, there's already been changes made. We can slide over to this button. So this button, reset to master. When you click this, it will go back to the master schedule that you just set up. So as you can see, everything goes away and you are back to a clean slate. So this is where you do your day-to-day changes. So you're marking paras absent, you're marking students absent, and you can see when you do that, you'll see how many uncovered students you have. So let's say, for example, we have 2 paras absent today. We'll scroll and we'll pick a couple different ones. So Michael Brown is absent and Maria Garcia is also absent. So you can see quickly the 2 paras that were marked absent immediately slide to the top and have that red bar next to them, so you know, okay, these are the 2 schedules I need to make sure are covered. So let's say you have a schedule for Maria. Well, let's look up here first. So when you mark those 2 paras absent, that immediately puts the number of uncovered students right up here at the top. So uncovered 12, so you're able to see quickly, okay, I've got 12 students uncovered because of these 2 absences. Say Maria gets a sub, you click sub assigned, and that immediately drops to 6. So that's kind of your like, okay, shoot, I've got 6 paras that we need to, or 6 students that we need to make sure have some type of coverage. So unfortunately, however, there is no sub for Michael Brown, so we're going to have to make the best of what we have. So going through here, we can see Isabella's a one-to-one. We want to make sure that she has coverage. Say, for example, she elopes or she has medical needs. So you do the same thing you did with the master schedule. Double click, find a group of students or a student who really doesn't have the same level of support needs. So let's say it's Olivia, same thing, you're going to switch. So now we've got Michael's still uncovered, but it's with an assignment that's not as critical as it was when he had Isabella. So we'll go through, okay, he's got a small group again. We don't have to move that because it's not a one-to-one. but he does have William, so we need to make sure William is covered. So another way you can do it is to hold it and drag and drop. So we're going to do that here. There we go, switch. So now we've got Michael now has 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's got lunch, so we don't have to switch that. Those are all covered. This one's a small group as well, thankfully. And then the last one is, again, William. We need to make sure William's covered. But let's see here, thankfully, William is absent. So if we click this, boom, William's absent. So we don't have to actually cover that. And you can see here, once we click William as being absent, the number goes down. So there are now 5 uncovered. So we are set. Again, if you want to slide over, you've got Maria's sub-schedule here. So if you haven't done that yet, you can print her sub-schedule and hand it off to the sub. Or you can save it as a PDF and email it or screenshot it, take a picture and text it. So we were really able to quickly shift things around and make sure that although we had 2 paras out for the day, we were able to make sure that the sub was assigned their schedule pretty quickly and then make quick changes to adjust for being 1 para short. At the end of the day, go back and you reset. And it's going to default back to, again, the master schedule for Thursday. Of course, you can put the date up here if you need to, just to keep track of what day to say you want to print this out for your own record keeping. You can do that, and you can add the date here. Say you want to zoom out and see more of your schedule at once, you can do that. Over here, you've got a blank para template. So this is just something that you might need quickly. Say you do end up getting a para that comes in block 3. So you can whip that out pretty quick. Like you can see here, block 3, they come in. You can say room 1, PE with Johnny, room 121. And you can say, you give them their break, and then room 2. So this is just a quick tool to help you kick out a schedule if you are short on time and don't have time to move everything around, or there's no need to and you just want to assign support somewhere quickly. Over here is where you can add your own record of student para support. So just quickly being able to look at who is with who and when. And this is just something that you can make for yourself. So if you're looking for a student and you're trying to remember, who's with Emma. Okay, Emma's got Maria Garcia as the case manager, and she's got para coverage morning meeting. She's got a 1-to-1, and then she's got PE for a 1-to-1. Let's say 5th period. So again, this is just for your quick reference. So super simple tool, but it's highly effective at keeping things organized. So as you can see here, this demo is built on a period schedule, which you might have in elementary, definitely middle school or high school. Again, depending on the day of the week, maybe Wednesday looks different, so this can be all edited. But you also might have a schedule that looks like this, that's built on a time spectrum. So this similar system, similar layout, this allows you to create schedules that might stagger. So for example, let's edit this one. Let's say you got 7 a.m. here. And then extends that. And then let's say this one's also 7 a.m. So if you've got these 2 students on a different type of schedule, you can edit that and you can set this up so different paras are with different students, or 1-to-1s or groups of students at different times, so it's not constrained to the block periods. And similar way to switch things around, if you go to the daily, well, let's see, we'll save here and then go to the daily schedule. And you can see we just reverted back to that change we made on the master schedule, and it's already reflected in the daily schedule. So same way to record absences. You can double click, and once you double click, you can see everywhere you can switch. and only what matches will be highlighted. So for example, if you're here, you can see all the rest aren't highlighted because only these two have that same time frame. So you double click, you can switch, switch that way, switch that way, and so similar setup, similar system for changing schedules, recording schedules, moving staff. Again, if you've got students absent, you can mark these two absent, and that saves that, so you know who is here, who is not. And with this time spectrum, you can see their name is crossed out. You can see that pretty quickly. You can again mark folks absent here pretty quickly, and it records that. So that is ParaFlowTool at a glance. Any questions, you can reach out to us anytime. Thanks for watching.